Bart Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Pacers. They're still riding with the middle of the pack, but trending upward.
And you know what, the Knicks? They just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Jackson, and Halliburton into the one. And for the Knicks, Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Black Hole, then it's Randall, and it's Anunoby into the small forward position. This game starts the elimination round for the NBA Cup tournament. Teams won their respective groups, but only one can advance.
Yeah, this tournament can sneak up on you. Suddenly, the intensity is much higher, and so are the stakes.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Brunson scanning the floor. Six on the shot clock. Down on the low post. It goes.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table. You told me Pascal is so good with able to operate. He needs to find a good transition, take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David.
All distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Indiana. 4-point game. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And that was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
You watch Halliburton shoot. The release is a little low, but it's quick and it's down.
Brunson outside. Rebounded by Jackson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's from downtown.
A young guy who's just ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
And over the screen for Brunson. Over Halliburton. Bounces his high off the rim and drops.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Jackson. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Siakam against Randall. Siakam inside. That one's not going to go. The Knicks have gone 3-4 from the field start of the game. We saw the 2024 regular season. These Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Now Mathurin, after Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Jackson down low. After Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Indiana needs to get a shot. Siakam misses it. Halliburton against Brunson. Here's Black Hole. And contact on the shot, so he'll shoot free throws here. New York shooting their first free throws of the game.
Number 34 at the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Indiana trailing here. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. There's the three. The Knicks pull it in. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
And what's crazy about it is the teams they've knocked off. I mean, they have been dominating during this stretch. It's basically been the whole league that has felt the wrath of this crew. They're in the conversation now for one of the all-time great teams. They've got the target on the back, but it doesn't seem to bother them one iota. All they do is continue to win.
Now here's Brunson, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Here's Black Hole. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Black Hole's got 5 now.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jalen Brunson. Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50-40-90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Now here's Randall, still scoreless. The rebound by Halliburton. For Indiana, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. There's the lob to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Randall down low, covered by Siakam. Randall with the bucket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Siakam outside. That 3 off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. And here's Halliburton, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte from the arc. That one's a miss. His 3rd shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Jackson, a screen on Bridges. Halliburton for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Halliburton's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Pacers.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. To the middle, takes it out to Siakam. Here's Nembhard, defended by Bridges. A baseline J. It's rebounded by New York. Black Hole's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson against Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. And that's good. Jalen Brunson for 3. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the 3. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for New York. Obi Toppin's checked in for Indiana. Pacers trail by 5. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. We're at the point in the season now, Clark, where teams know what they've got. Talk more about that aspect.
Yeah, you know, it's a good point. You've, at this point, figured out by now if you could potentially do something special as a team, or if you need help to accomplish that goal. So some front offices look to go out and get that help.
Now here's Brunson. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it. They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Toppin, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. New York leading by 5. No one near Randall as he lets it go. They get it back.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Brunson, and the Knicks good for 2.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is Halliburton. 8 points for him. Toppin passes to Mathurin. Now, here is Halliburton. Good on the triple. Halliburton's got 11.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Black Hole in that last game against Toronto got the job done. He ended up with 26 points and did his role for his team, grabbing any rebounds that came his way. A fantastic performance for him, something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. He feels confident that he can build on that.
Black Hole comes in for Robinson. And Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Shepherd. We've got Josh Hart. Bridges out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Black Hole, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. DiVincenzo against McConnell. Jackson a screen on Hart. Siakam good.
An extra element to Siakam's game. He can really handle the ball and even initiate offense.
Pass to Hart. To the paint. Bridges inside. Nembhard covering, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Pacers trail by 11. Now, here's Siakam. 26 points for him last game against Charlotte.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Now, DiVincenzo. He has 5. Anunoby has the open look. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Siakam kicks to McConnell. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
to Siakam. Jackson, a screen on Hart. Siakam for three. Kept alive. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Bridges a screen on McConnell. DiVincenzo kicks to Anunoby. Lets it go with a three. And again, New York with the triple.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. A different look for New York. Randall's checked in for Hart, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Bridges. Then for the Pacers, Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Down by 12. Last time they met was in Indiana.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
Pass to Toppin. Here's the three. The Knicks pull it in. Black Hole's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Randall surveying the D. And here's Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Pass to Jackson. Halliburton against Brunson. And it goes down 2 points. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Halliburton outside for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Runs in the pass to Black Hole. Good on the shot. Black Hole's got 11 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Halliburton. And he's good on the 3 ball. 18 points for him.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Brunson outside. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Halliburton passes to Toppin. Pass to Jackson. Now Nemhard. Toppin a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Nemhard. Nothing on the board. Toppin can't get it to go. Brunson kicks to DiVincenzo. Inside, here's Black Hole. Nice move. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Brunson against Halliburton. Mathurin passes to Toppin. Over Randall. Toppin can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Black Hole. Nemhard covering. Brunson with a clean look. Misses the three.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. Halliburton outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Brunson with it. 17 points in the game. Drills the three-pointer. Brunson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
44.
There's a lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely. Randall from outside. Nemhard grabs the board. Pacers trail by 15. Pass to Halliburton. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Randall throws it down.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Julius Randle with the rebound. Here's Anunoby. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Thanks for being with us, and let's get straight into it with the Players of the Week. In the Eastern Conference, Trae Young.
Young's offensive output has been off the chart. He's always a high usage guy, but late.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Pacers.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack, or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right down in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Jackson is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. An NBA players poll voted the Knicks' Tom Thibodeau as the coach they least like to play for. But New York guard Dante DiVincenzo says nobody in the NBA needs to practice. Tibbs does a great job of balancing things. What he does better than anybody is come prepared. Going to lock in, get it done, and get out of there. Kevin?
He's a gritty coach, isn't he? But I love him. And Brunson has it in the corner. Tries again. And there's the lay-in, 2 points right there from Black Hole. Black Hole's got 15.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Mathurin. Shoots over Bridges, and it's Mathurin missing.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Knocks down the 3-ball. Brunson's got 23.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Jackson with the screen. Halliburton for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. 23 points in the game.
There it is. The first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
Kick by Bridges. And here's Brunson outside. Nembhard grabs the board. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Halliburton in the corner. Wide open. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And that's now 25 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, what a slick move that time. Made the defense look absolutely clueless.
The hook. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mathurin against Anunoby. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And it's Black Hole with the rebound. Black Hole's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Brunson against Halliburton. Anunoby outside. Brunson outside. Just 4 to shoot. Randall a screen on Halliburton. And Brunson gets it to go.
There's Brunson once again paying attention. He does not give anything away.
Outside Mathurin. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. That one falls. Halliburton's got 27 points. New York leading by 22. Brunson outside. Over Halliburton. The shot's good from Brunson.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. Now Nembhard. He has yet to score. 6 to shoot. Brunson against Halliburton. It's rebounded by New York. Black Hole's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And here's Brunson outside. Drops in the tray. Brunson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New York. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Halliburton outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Three-point goal.
Halliburton's got 10 points in the quarter. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Bridges. Here's Randall from downtown. Buries it from three-point range.
And how about the response from Randall? He just enjoys knocking down that triple to answer right back.
Outside Mathurin. Here's Nemhard, defended by Bridges. Now, here is Halliburton. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Randall with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. There's the pick. Lets the three fly. Randall no good. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Right side Jackson. It's rebounded by New York. Black Hole's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after it. To the inside. Here's Randall. Randall can't get that one to fall.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Halliburton against Brunson. Halliburton no good. The Knicks have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Anunoby. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. The Pacers shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. Jackson a screen on Anunoby. And it's Mathurin missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Pacers shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
New York takes timeout. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New York. Ante DiVincenzo comes in for Jalen Brunson. Indiana also making some changes. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Bridges sets the screen for DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Siakam outside. No good on the three.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Down low. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jalen Brunson.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
And so he hits both. And here's McConnell. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. It's deflected, and they get it back. And Jackson gets it to go. Now here's DiVincenzo. 8 points for him. To the inside. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Siakam outside. Pass to Neesmith. Hits it from three-point range. Neesmith has got 8 points.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Siakam. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam Clark has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Payne. Now, for over a decade, Clark, we've been in the player empowerment era. And it's generally been, I think, a positive for the NBA.
Yeah, I can't agree with you more in that regard. The players are the drivers of the league. They're the personalities, they're the visibility, they're the doers, the talented performers of a league that entertains globally. So they deserve more money and influence, and I think they've gotten both. Now, there are a few players that have kind of exploited that in a way that I don't think is most healthy by forcing trades, but I think it's a good thing overall.
We've got Payne. Josh Hart out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Black Hole in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Siakam is checked in for topping. Siakam finds Jackson. That's tipped, and he recovers it. And the dunk by Jackson. New York leading by 22. DiVincenzo with it. Shoots over Nembhard. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 8 here in the quarter. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
Now DiVincenzo shoots over Nembhard. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Here's Siakam. Stolen away. And a fast break now for New York. DiVincenzo against Siakam. And here is DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. And the layup falls. DiVincenzo's got 23 points.
DiVincenzo really setting the tone offensively. Fantastic stuff from him tonight.
Siakam passes to Mathurin. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Achiuwa. Good work there as it goes.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Halliburton for 3. And it's Black Hole with the rebound. Black Hole's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Driving in. Jackson against DiVincenzo. There's a good screen. Cranes the three-pointer. 26 points for him.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Halliburton for 3. Offensive rebound. Jackson kicks to Halliburton. Back to Jackson. Shot to stop the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 7 for him tonight. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Pass to Achiuwa. Back to Payne.
Right here.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Shoots over Nembhard. Black hole with the bucket.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
Indiana's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Nembhard finds Halliburton. Over Payne. And it's Black hole with the rebound. New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Pass to DiVincenzo. To the middle, taken away.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And just breaking the spirit of their opponent. 3 straight times this year, this win is going to give them a perfect 3-0 record with 1 left to be played on the season against the Pacers.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Payne. Shot clock at 6. Over Halliburton. Good. He hits the jump shot.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Halliburton looking around. Jackson in the corner. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Mathurin for 3. And it's Black hole with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
It's stolen by Mathurin. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And they move on to the NBA Cup semifinal. These guys are firing on all cylinders.
And really doing their best to represent the Eastern Conference. This is a proud organization, and they have played with great pride.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time